Well, good day, Tubes. How's she hanging? You didn't eat that black chicken, did you? Where is she? Is she in here? There she is. Peep, peep. Have to call her out, eh? Wait till you see how big she's got if she comes out here. Come on. Hello? I back up, maybe she'll come out. There she goes. She's gotten a little bigger from where she started as a little baby chicken. Looks like she's kind of cold. Are you cold? She's gotten a little bit kind of skittery-ish to us now, but... Where are you going? Don't you want... No, don't want cuddles. Anyways, how's she hanging today? Pretty good here. Got a funny little story for you. It's kind of funny. It's not funny probably for the other people on the other side, but it was funny for me anyways. Today I went down to a place called Ontario Hose and got another chunk. I needed some replacement stuff for my leaf vacuum system, and this is a pretty awesome place. They started off, when I first got the hose, started off as a pretty small place, but now, woo boy, they've done well. They supply every kind of sort of thing you can imagine for fittings. I got some pictures I'm gonna put on the end of this video just to show you some of the fittings. I've never seen cast iron fittings this big. Pretty awesome. And threaded hose adapters with barbs, if you know what I mean. I'll probably see some stuff here. This is all specialty valve stuff here. Had quite a bit of that. I wish I'd took a bit of video when I was down there. They have actually like a storeroom kind of store place where you can buy all this stuff, pressure washer hose and everything. They had some of these valves down there. They were pretty cool. I didn't see any price on anything, but bets, parts, hydraulic pump fittings. I didn't really see those there, but they was just kind of still sort of setting this store up. But you can see along the bottom here all the different kind of stuff they do have. It's a pretty good catalog. So right now we're in, I guess, clamps. Yeah, so it's the red thingy in the back there. Clamps. Darn, I should have looked at clamps while I was down there. Those are more like a banding clamp there, but I need a couple of bigger clamps for my system here too. Okay, so keep in mind something like this, but 12-inch. Yeah, huge stuff. Stuff for vacuum trucks, like those kind of ends for the vacuum trucks. Different extensions and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. The only reason I found and kind of went to this place is because my hose I need is a really weird oddball size, 7-inch inner diameter. Normal stuff is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12-inch, right? 7-inch, very hard to find on this type of hose. So 14 bucks a foot, but I needed it. So they have all kinds of stuff like this too. And they had a whole bunch of these things all hanging out. Oop, the cork gaskets and stuff. Come on, wind. And all the pump fittings and stuff. They seem to actually have a lot more than what their catalog is showing here. Pump fittings. But anyways, it was a funny story that we were getting into some of the hoses and stuff. So my stuff's kind of something sort of like that. Not kind of, sort of, really, but I'll show you it to you here. I got it in the box. Missed a sheet. Pump hoses. Pretty much anything hose fitting wise you can imagine is down at this place. There's my stuff. Sorta, kinda, sorta. Same color anyways. All kinds of good stuff. And food grade stuff for, you know, to travel gravel through it and stuff. And yeah, there's definitely not nearly as much in this book as what I show. But anyways, funny story. We get down there. I had my invoice on my phone here, and I says to her, you know, at the front desk, paid for it and everything, and she gave me the invoice. Okay, well, I'll take you to the back. It's back in shipping. I'm like, okay, fine. So we go back, and oh, I don't know if I can get this out of here or not. We go back to the back. And hang on a sec. I gotta put you down 1 second. Look at the book for a sec. Okay, sorry. So we get to the back, and I said to her, she's like, "Oh, what are you after?" I'm like, "Oh, here's my paper." Oh, okay. So she looks at it and she's like, looking around. Oh, I don't see it here. I'm like, oh, okay. By this time I hadn't noticed this great big box that was about 10 feet away from me to my left. So she goes over to the desk, and I look around. I'm like, I look at this front thing here. 7 foot, that says, but 7 by 25, 7-inch, black with orange wear strip. And it says pickup bill, and then I guess the invoice number. So I said to her, she come over and she's like, "What is this you're getting?" I'm like, "It's a hose for my vacuum system. 7-inch diameter hose." Oh, okay. So she goes and gets like 5 other people to look for this hose. I said to her, "I think it's this box here." And she goes over and looking at the invoice. No, that's not it. I'm like, okay. So she goes and gets like 6 other people that are looking for this hose. For some reason she had in her head 1.5 inches. So they're looking for something 1.5 inches by 25 feet. And I'm like, Then the one guy says, "What is it you're getting?" Like, it's like a 7-inch inner diameter vacuum hose. Oh, I know where that is. And he's like, points to the box. "It's right here." So I'm like, "Oh, is it? Oh, that'll work. That's great. Thanks." Oh. Yeah. Anyways, it was Friday, just after lunch, maybe before lunch, I guess. Maybe she was having problems. So I don't know. But anyways, we got a whole bunch more of this 25-footer. And I probably could have got a less chunk, but I thought, no, I need the 25 feet, because from the vacuum system to the trailer, that's like 12 feet on its own. So what I'm finding, though, a little bit too this year, especially after we've now put up all this fence to keep the geese out, all the leaves are blowing to that fence and leaving a great big leaf drift on the fence. So I went out the other day, but I only used the little short piece from there's a little short piece I've got, and it kind of sucked because, you know, I'm using this as like sucking, and then I was just blowing it over the fence, and it kind of sucked. It was pretty short, so I'm like, okay, well, maybe you'll get another piece, because I'm gonna need some anyways, because the piece that goes from the mower deck up to the blower to the vacuum, it's got about 3 holes in it. So this stuff, it's kind of crappy, but it works good. But when you get a tear in it, it just keeps on tearing right through. So I got the piece all duct taped up and everything, but it looks nice when it's new. But that's 3 years old, you know, this stuff, so it's actually lasted pretty darn good. That looks really nice in there, you know that? But there's this black stuff in here which keeps it flexible. As you can see, it flexes in there pretty darn good. And then there's a wire. You can see the little wire there. And then the black flexy stuff, right? And then the extra little plasticky wear strip. So if you're dragging on the ground, and it keeps it from kind of tearing into it right away. It does eventually, but it'll actually wear through this eventually if it's dragging all the time. But so yeah, but I thought I'd just share that with you. It was a funny little story, you know. I was, you know, these people work there. I was there for literally 4 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's it there. Oh, no, that's not it. I'm like, okay. Maybe I should work here. But anyways, so yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Funny little story. There's nothing wrong with those people down there. Super nice people anyways, but it was just kind of a funny little scenario that I thought I got a little kick out of, and I figured you guys might too. So we got more vac hose. That's good. And the system's been working really good. I think I've got 27 loads through it now, and there's still lots of leaves sort of in the trees. I have to wait till it comes out, so I'm still waiting. But we got about 27 loads, and it's worked absolutely perfect. Like I say, I've had the hose on my from the mower deck to the vacuum. It split on me once, and there was another spot. I'm like, oh, that's probably going to split there too, so I taped it up anyway. So I used some of that red. What do they call it? Red. It's like a packing tape. They call it tuck tape here, not duct, but tuck with a T. And it's like a red tape. It's kind of like cellophane-y packing tape, but it's super sticky. So I wrap all that on it first. No mail, nobody loves me. Wrap that on it first, and then duct tape it up, and then it seems to hold. So that tuck tape is really super sticky, so it's hard to get off again. But well, now you're in the front gardens here. What are you doing? Let's have a look here. Are you looking for good stuff? Oh, you've got a little digging spot there, don't you? Crazy chicken. But anyways, not much else going on. Just been busy. Leaves, as I say, you know, and had a couple of down days there because it rained. And then pretty much I'm screwed for 2 days after with hopefully no rain. So that kind of got me messed up for a couple of days, but I had other projects to do and I did those. So I want to show you something funny. I do believe our car was resprayed at one time here. I don't know if I remember showing you the hood. It's kind of going weird. It's like the clear coat is kind of cracking off it, but there's been a couple of leaves falling it. But look what the leaves have done. See if I can get it to light right here. Look what the leaves have done to it. Isn't that funny? And this one here is like really prominent. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? But that might be a job I might have to do through the... Oh, wow, she got a stone ding there. Holy. Might have to take this off and sandblast it. Give it a repaint, but I'd probably have to do that in my heated garage because I don't think the little shop down here would be good enough for that. So, oh, she got it locked. But the only reason I think it's sort of been painted is because of here. It looks kind of weird. It's just kind of breaking there, but you can almost, I don't know if the video will show that, but you can almost see a difference in the color between the two of them here. So I think it might have been in a collision. I don't know. They sometimes don't like to disclose that when you buy a new vehicle. This little spot here is kind of funny. It started flaking, so I peeled it off and it just peeled off like a sticker. I'm like, what the crap? So I just got some touch-up paint and jammed that back on. I figured, well, if I'm going to repaint the hood, I'm going to have to repaint the hood anyways, so yeah. But anyways, I guess that's about it for today. We'll carry on. I just wanted to share that little funny story with you, and figured you should get a little kick out of that. I guess I better maybe lock that. So far my locks are still working, except I got these splits in this plastic thing now because there's a screw in there that they tightened the screw down too much and broke the plastic, I guess. So I don't know, but anyways, yeah, not much else new. Same old picking up leaves. I still got the leaf catcher down there because I was too busy today to get to leaves, so I didn't even fire it up today, and it probably would have been a pretty good day today, but I had a bunch of holes to dig today for tomorrow, so I didn't get to that. But anyways, yeah, not much else new. Still having a little bit of issue with the new mower starting. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but let's just go have a look at it maybe just for fun. It seems to start all right though if I take the filter off and manually choke the hole with my finger kind of thing. Let's crack this open here. Come on. I messed it up. Got her that time. Let's see if our door's working good. Okay, so, ooh, we killed a mouse. That'll teach ya. Come breaking in here and making nests in my air boxes. Hey, now you're coyote food. Great little mouse traps. I love these ones. They work very nice. And they're set. It's actually funny because I've got another set of them over there and I still haven't caught anything in them yet, but this one's caught me two there. So, okay, so back to the mower. If I go to start this here, it probably won't. Uh-oh. pull the duty up. Why is that down? That's weird. That probably should be out too. Don't really need a mower right now, but you know, it's kind of bothering me a little bit. And it's funny, my friend there says, oh, you're going to have problems with that auto choke system. Oh, great. That worked pretty good to start with, but now it has started to screw up. So, I don't know if there's some kind of fix for these or not. So just take this guy off, which is kind of a pain in the butt every time you want to start it, but gotta set you up somewhere here. Hang on. Okay, so you heard it crank over before. We're gonna just put our, I'll show you here, we're just gonna bung this up with our fingers here, and that'll create a choke vacuum, and hopefully it'll start a little better here. So we'll crank it over and then boop, choke it. Here we go. Oops. It definitely does choke it off. Holy. Bit of a nuisance. Way buried underneath here is the choke system. There's a little lever here that goes up to the carburetor thing way up on that lever. But even that doesn't seem to choke it quite as nice. To say how many hours we got on this thing now. We got 23.8 hours on it, and it's starting to screw up. So I don't know. I guess it's a known thing. Automatic choke sounds good, but if it's not fuel injected, it's not automatic choke. I'm sorry. You can put any system you want on it, it's still gonna suck. So yeah, I don't know. There's this little guy here that kind of clicks down. I don't know what it's supposed to do though, but like it looks like to me like it's kind of auto going up in the choke on its own there. So I don't know if this thing is supposed to push that down and stay down, or I don't know. I never really looked at it when it was hot. So, but it's got to have something to do with it, because it's got goes over to like where it pivots on that thing. It doesn't go anywhere else. But that's technically like choke on there now. So let's fire it up here again just to see where this little lever, where is it here? Where that little lever down there with a red dot on it. See where it ends up next. Fire it up here again. Should just start. Bring it down again now. Down here. Yeah, it did a little bit. This is supposed to be a thermostat-y kind of thing here, apparently, to it'll shut it off automatically, but it's not working, I don't think. I'd have to check it again when it's really cold. See, so I got to remember, up is choke. Should write myself a little note. Okay, so up is choke on. There we go. But yeah, anyways, so there we go. Should be good. Oh crap. Where did I put my lock? What's in my pocket? SMRT. SMRT. SMART. I did actually go to school. SKOOL. I got a passing grade of 50. No, I'm just kidding. So anyways, yeah, there's our back trailer. Of course, you've seen that many few times. That's our sucky hose. Actually, it was that one that I was using from the vacuum to, what was it? Yeah, the vacuum to, I had on the tractor, which isn't here, the ROPS, I had it halfway down and I had a board going out to as far as that hose would go, kind of thing, and it just fired it out pretty good. Actually, it fired it pretty good. So, but I got probably 15, maybe 20, depending on how much the wind blows, more loads to go, but it's probably going to end up blowing it towards the fence, and I'm going to have to do something with it anyway. So I could be anywhere up to maybe 50 loads this year if I box them all up, but anything on the fence I'll probably just blow over the fence. It shreds it and chews it all up and then gone, so works pretty good. But anyways, you guys have a good one. We'll catch yous all later. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that little story of the hose place. And right after this, I'm going to put on some pictures of some of the stuff I took pictures of. Holy crap, big stuff. Pretty awesome.